Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camelia Crafts Designs. Welcome and welcome back. I'm here today to mess with some little bits. Yeah, mess with little bits. I'm actually doing a video using some of the goodies that I got from Beads. Yeah, it's a while since I did the last two. I've just been ever so busy. Right, the video I was going to do, I can't do because I didn't plan very well. I was going to do a necklace for my daughter with beads. These are from Beads, these gorgeous gold and bronze and these lovely crackle beads, and one of these feather charms. I thought this would be thin enough to go through, but it isn't. That's my fault for ordering the wrong width. This says, what width is it? Well, you get 10 meters of it and it's 44 cents. Yeah, plus your delivery, so 44 cents for 10 meters. It really is a steal, isn't it? I'll put the equivalents in pounds in the description, but well, in fact I won't. I'll link all the products and you can go and have a look on their site. It does convert it to pounds for you if you log in and say that you're in the UK, but it's about 30 pence, isn't it? It's about 30 pence. Even if your delivery from Beads is a little more expensive than you used to, because the products are such a reasonable price and good value, yeah, it's still worth it. So I'm just going to make the simplest. This is so my daughter can't moan at me. Put a jump ring on, woman, put a jump ring on. Right, I'm going to grab one of my jump rings. I've got some gold ones. Look at that, they've all decided they want to. These were not from Beads, but these are all available on the Beads site, and I think I will be getting my next lot from Beads because I'm quite happy with quality of things I did receive, and I love the price. You know me, love a bargain. Right, so let's just open this jump ring up a teeny tiny bit, and we'll put this. I've got two of me flats. No, I don't know proper names. They're flat. One's smooth and one's ribbed. Yeah, there you go. I'm not a jewellery maker by any stretch of the imagination, but I can cobble a decent thing together for a junk journal or for my daughter. And I'm just gonna thread a bit through. I am gonna make some dangles after this. This is just so I don't get moaned at. Like, you've used that on your video, I saw it, and you didn't make me my necklace. And also what I'm going to do, I'm not putting a closure on. These kids don't want closures. They like that look of it being tied at the back of the neck. And I've took the wrong end of this off, of this cord, so I need to untangle it. I love the bobbin that it's on. I might actually rewind this onto a different bobbin and use this bobbin in a junk journal because it's so pretty. Right, how much am I cutting off? My mat is 42 centimetres, which is, tell you what, let's do it in inches. 10, 20. I've got about 25 inches here, and all she can do then is just tie it round her neck. There you go, 2-minute necklace. Really is that easy. She'll be very happy with that. She'll just have the feather dangling. Do you know what? She'll probably like it better without any beads on. It's really nice, that. It's nice and soft. Do you know when you get some of it, sometimes it's really stiff. This is not, it's lovely. Right, so that's that. Now let's have a look what else I'm going to be doing with these feathers. I'm going to make some little dangles. Now here with my next hurdle. I don't really have a lot of gold findings and stuff. I've got my jump rings, I've got a few bulb clips, a few lobster clasps, but I don't have, the only wires I've got are these really short. I'll show them you. I haven't even used that colour. These really short ones. These are the head pins with a ring on. They have a name. Couldn't tell you what name is. Look at the pictures. So what I've done is I've got a paper clip. Yeah, and I've played with a paper clip. I've straightened it out using my acrylic pliers, straight as it needs to be, and I've put a little loop on the end. So I've straightened another paper clip out ready, and I'll show you how to do the hoop. I mean, if you're a junk journaler like me, you're going to have loads of paper clips in loads of colours. Yeah, so use your, yeah, why am I doing this video and I don't know or anything? Yeah, use the round. Oh, you know what they are, you just do. They're the ones that, yeah, the round, yeah they are. I'm going to have to edit this video and put words on that my mouth can't find. Yeah, the further down you do it, the smaller the loop's going to be. Now, this is not a proper jewellery way of doing it. Oh no. Yeah, this is just how I found works good for me, especially when I'm using paper clips. So it looks like a little walking stick now, doesn't it? Then what I do, can you see, I put my pliers back in there and then I bend it back. There you go. And then I've bent it all the way back, and then I'm going to grab that, and when I just twist it a little bit to make a meet, it sort of puts the ring where I want it to be. There you go. And that's it. That's what I want. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some beads on here, and then I'm going to dangle my little feather. So yeah, here's how to make some jewellery wire with a little loop on. Looped head pins, are they? I don't know. They have all these fancy names that, because I'm not a jewellery maker, I don't know. Right, let me grab one of these little gold jump rings that all seem to want to be fastening together. It's just how they came in box. And again, all these, you can get these kind of head pins without making your own from end beads as well. And I'm going to put a little feather on, then I'm going to put that on, and then I'll fasten them back together. I hope you can see I am zoomed in a bit more than normal, and I've got my posh purple mat out that I don't like to get glue on. There you go, so there we've got the feather on the end, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to thread some beads on. Right, I've got a selection of beads that I already got in my stash. I've got some green and some pearl colour, some chocolatey brown ones, and I'm just going to thread a few on. I think I'm going to go for a pearl one, yeah. Then I want a slightly bigger one. Is that bigger or is it same? Might be the same size actually. It's same, it's a teeny bit bigger than pearl. Then I'm going to go for a green, which is a bit bigger again. And then I want to put some of these gorgeous crackly ones on. There we go. So then I'm going to go for, oh, which one? I've now decided. Which one? Oh, I didn't even notice that colour. That's absolutely gorgeous. Do you know, I might go for that one. I've just made sure I got a load of beads out that all match. They all go together. And then I'm going to put a couple of different ones on the top. I'm not going to go exactly matchy-matchy. Or am I? Yeah, I might. That's a slightly different colour green. I think I like the same colour green better. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to go for more little ones. I like that. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold that and I'm going to bend that over. Yeah, so it's 90 degrees. I hold all the beads tight and I just pulled that over. Then I'm going to get my wire cutters and I'm going to snip it off at about yay much. Now I've not practiced this, and yay much in English is, oh, it's just over 1/4 inch, yay much. Shut my eyes and that's just gone somewhere in my craft room. And then I'm going to come in, I want a bigger loop here. I think I've cut far too much. I've cut too much off. I've left too much, should I say. I'm going to cut this down to 1/4 inch. I'd measured it on my mat and I'd cut it to 1/2 inch, silly woman. So now it's just over 1/4 inch. Could I be dippier? I'll tell you, you do need to watch if you want to see jewellery making done professionally. A lovely lady called Sally. Her channel is Daisiedoats. I will link it below. She's been one of my biggest supporters on this channel when I first started, and she's got her own YouTube channel now, doing her beadwork and jewellery. Right there, can you see? So I've just done exactly the same as I did, making that loop on the bottom, but because I'd bent it already at 90 degrees, it's curled round and made me the loop I want. It's not perfect. I'm not too bothered that it's not perfect. I'm not a jewellery maker. I'm quite happy with that. Ooh. Do you know, I think I might have to send one of these to Tanya at Tatty Treasure. She's got this paper pad that's got dream catchers and feathers, and she's been making things with it, and this is just going to go with it lovely. Well, I don't think she's saved any for herself. She's probably sold it all now. So let me know, Tanya, if you want one. I'll put it in post in about 3 weeks. That's normally how long it takes me to get around to sending a happy mail. I just have this list and I have to work through it. I'm sure there's people I forgot. So I'm going to pop that on. Then I can either put this on a bulb pin or a lobster clasp. I think this one's going to be a lobster clasp. So that's going on. Always pull these little rings. Well, don't pull them apart. Twist them sideways. So that's that. So look at that, 11 minutes and we've made a dangle and a necklace for my daughter. I'm quite liking that. I'm going to make another with a different selection of beads. Right, this time I'll show you how I straighten the paper clip. With just these, yeah, gold coloured paper clips. If you do work them too much, some of the gold colour does come off. But, like I say, we're not making fine jewellery, are we? Right, I use these, my acrylic tipped pliers. Do you know, I've not looked if NBs have these in. If they do, I will put a link in the description. What can you see? They are acrylic, it's hard plastic, but it's softer than the metal. So it will do this without taking chunks out of your metal. There we go. I use these when I'm putting book corners and things on as well. You've got to try and get it, twist it like that. I'm just playing and manipulating it to get it straight. Well, it's straight enough. You can't tell that we're made with a paper clip, can you? And not a proper eye pin. That's what it's called. It came to me. An eye pin. There you go. Right, then I'm going to put my loop on the end. I just find doing this end loop differently, it's easier than having to guess how much wire to cut off. So I'm going to put some bigger loop this time. You see, I'm further up these pliers. So I've made my walking stick. Then I'm going to put that in. I'll show you that way. Put it in, then bend that way. Can you see? And then when I come in and close that gap, it sort of straightens up. Yeah. When you put that in, don't put them in tight or you're not going to close the gap. Put it in and then bring it down a little bit so there's a bit of looseness. There you go. You can keep manipulating it, go one way then the other. I don't know what gauge paperclip wire is, couldn't tell you, but I'm finding it's perfect to work with. It's soft enough to bend and it's hard enough to keep its shape. Right, what should we do? Should we put loads more beads on this one and make it really long? Yeah, I'll put my feather on after. So let's go for, I'm going to start again with a, I wish I'd got some smaller pearl beads out, but I don't fancy fishing anymore. I'll go for a pearl bead. Oh, I've even managed to get a bulb pin. I'll go pearl. And I'm going to go for this dark one as well. I'm not going to use these black ones I got out. Go on, you can do it. Oh, I like that. I'm just using what beads I've got. These beads are the same brand as the ones N Beads do, and I got mine from Amazon. They cost far more, I will say. And at the time, I thought they were a bargain on Amazon. Just shows, doesn't it? I'm putting 2 greens on this time. And I want one of these. Come here, crackly bead. Oh, I like that. That's lovely. And I think I'm going to go 1 green this time. Just the dark one. That is one of my hairs in there. It's not a glue string this time. I do molt a lot. And then I'm going to put 1 brown one on. The dark one. I think I could get 1 more bead on there and still. Could I, or is that enough? I think that's enough. I don't need another bead, do I? Right, now I'm going to hold these. And yeah, I bend this over with my fingers. If you can't, get your pliers and do it. Just see, when I do it with my fingers though, I tend to go it nearer the bead. I must have strength of Samson sometimes. There we go. And I'm going to cut it down this time to just over 1/4 of an inch first time. I'm going out of shot because my mat measures 1/4 of an inch. Shut my eyes. Oh, I think that flew past camera that time. Right, and I'm going to come in. Make a loop. As you start to curl it, you can just tell whether it's going to make a loop or not. And if you think you're not going to have enough wire, move it down your pliers so you're using it smaller bit. Or if you think you've got far too much, slide your pliers up so you're using the bigger part. If it bends, just bend it back. Yeah, I didn't do this one as good as my last one. It's sort of it's a different shape, but do I mind? Not really. There we go. That's good enough for me. I'm a happy bunny with that. And I think I'm going to go for a bulb pin on this one. Then this can be clipped onto a fabric journal. So no need for a jump ring up there. Jump rings are these teeny tiny little rings, but I'm going to need 1. I don't know why they're all fastened together in a chain. They didn't seem to be like that in my little pot. Perhaps they're all frightened because they have to come out of their own pot. And they're all huddling together. Yeah, could be that. Right, so I'm going to open this one up slightly. I do find this easy with 2 flat nose pliers. Where's it gone? No one can lose as much stuff without moving as me. There we go. And find my little feather, pop that on, pop my bead on. And fasten it up. I'd have probably got 3 beads made had I not decided to make a necklace at the beginning. Right, so there you have it. Oh, I really like these. Yeah. So we've got 2 little bead dangles and a little necklace for Becca. She's going to be one happy bunny. So there we have it, easy peasy. 2 dangles and a necklace in less than 20 minutes. That's good for me. And I did it while waffling. Yeah, waffling. Just randomly talking about anything. That's what waffling is, if you're unsure. Right, thank you very much for watching me. All the links down below will be in the description to N Beads. There is a discount code. If you go to their site, use that discount. I'm not quite sure what the discount is. I knew before I started the video, now I forgot, something like 5% off if you spend so much. But they do have plenty of their own discounts anyway. Yeah, and the prices are so, yeah, reasonable, even without a discount. Yeah, you're going to make a huge saving. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.